Well, hello, everybody. Sorry, this a little bit sooner than I normally do, but today we're going to be playing some Minecraft. We're going to be starting a Forever World. I don't have a Forever World just to myself as of this moment. I do share one with my girlfriend that we like to play on together, but this is going to be for me only. And I do have some mods that I run. There's nothing too crazy, it just changes the style of the trees and some quality of life stuff going on. But I did add some data packs in. I got 3 in total: Blazing Caves Advancements, Horde Night, and a Terrain Generation one. So it's not going to change the game too much, but it'll allow us to have just some changes to base game Minecraft. Got my cat climbing on my leg. My Forever World, we're going to keep it on hard mode. I'm going to lock it once we're in game. I thought about doing a hardcore Forever World. However, I am very clumsy and I do a lot of dumb things when playing Minecraft, so I thought that wouldn't be the wisest thing to go doing. But for a seed, I don't know what to do for a seed. What do you think, Little Cheese? What should we do? Let's see here. Oh, we got Little Cheese on my lap. We're gonna name it after my cat, Little Cheese. If you guys want to play along, let's see what data packs I have. You'll have to get the Tectonic data pack to go ahead and follow along if you want to, but our seed's gonna be Little Cheese. That's my little kitty. I normally turn bonus chest on. I'm gonna see what I get without doing that, but let's jump into it. See, so it looks like we're in a tree starting out. Hi, Little Cheese. My cat keeps looking at me from our pets, and sorry about that. But let's see. So we're high up in we're high up in this tree, so I don't know if we're gonna have an easy way down without taking damage. We might in this tree right here. So it looks like timber does work with my fist from what I've seen. No? No, it does not. Okay. You will notice the trees are a little bit different. I do have a mod installed. It's called Better Trees. Essentially all it does is just change up how the trees look. It doesn't do anything too crazy with biomes or things like that. I'm hoping I can go quite some time without getting a death on board. But I am unsure how long that's going to go, because again, I am clumsy when it comes to this. I do want to get a bed fairly soon, but it looks like all I got around me are just a bunch of cows and pigs. I will go ahead and collect some leather and such from them, just to go ahead and get that going. For this, we got a baseline set of wooden tools just to have it. Alright. Now that we got our tools ready, we're gonna place some of these animals around here to get a food source going and to possibly get enough leather over there for some armor, because I do know we got quite a few cows near us. I'm currently running complimentary Unbound with Euphoria patches connected to it for my shader pack, and Sphax Pure BD Craft for my texture pack. So if you wanted to go ahead and get either of those, they're both fairly easy to find, just a quick little Google search away. Complimentary Unbound does have just a base shader pack. Essentially, the euphoric patches just add some extra customization options for the shader. Morning of day 1, and we're already encountering our first hostile mob. This would be our friend the creeper. Now I did hear some sheep. You know what? Y'all got a family. We're gonna do it this way. So y'all better just hope there's 2 pieces of iron here, because we're gonna need it. Oh, come on, why didn't that work? Got that going. We need to get ourselves a stone pick to go ahead and get that iron harvested. Now, I don't want to go rushing anything really with this. I just want to take my time with it because I made the mistake of rushing too much in the one I shared with my girlfriend. So unless we do have a big plan of something to do, I do get quite bored of it pretty quick playing. So I can break this now. What, little cheese? Okay, little cheese. Okay, buddy. I still pet you. Alright, let's go get ourselves some wool. This way I can still have plenty of wool for a bed and not have to worry about killing any of these sheep. Oh, little boy. I'm thinking I'll just go ahead and harvest all these sheep here. I don't want that one, it's gray. Not trying to be prejudiced or anything, sheep. I just don't need any gray wool at the moment. What cheese? Let's have some pumpkins. You need down. Okay, okay, or just jump down. Alright, that works for me. It does look like we have a giant ravine here. Really don't want to keep any of this leaf litter, and I don't want to leave it on the ground either. It's just going to cause too much lag. Just copper, copper, copper. I saw a little bit of coal there on the wall. Looks like we have some more down there. I can't justify going down there. I don't got no iron. Got a witch in the forest. What is this? Is this a jungle? So we have a jungle bordering the oak forest. Okay. Now, I'm not going to lie, with this generation plugin, I do quite like the generation of this forest. But we might have to just live up in here. I just don't want to deal with all the leaf litter, you know? Oh, that's not the tree I was aiming for, but okay. Let's see here. I want to explore a little bit more, see what else I can find, so I'm not really restricted to just living right on the spawn. I do like the spawn rate of all the pigs and such in here, though. go. All right. Well, we're gonna explore. I want to find ideally an open area, and I would like to get some either dark oak or spruce wood prior to building. I don't know how well that's gonna happen considering the biomes look a little bit larger than normal. Which that's kind of to be expected with the world generation changing up a bit. Where to settle down? I would also like some sort of body of water nearby. That would be also nice, another nice feature to have. Maybe jungle. I guess I didn't get like a Heart of Darkness achievement. Yeah, we're just gonna leave that alone. We don't need to kill him that badly, you know. Oh, come on. That did not take long at all for me to get a death. That's what I mean. Like this hard mode. I had this on hardcore, this world would already be over. Now, one feature I did turn on with Euphoria patches is when it comes to nighttime, if I don't have a proper source of light nearby, the saturation of all the blocks around me does fade away into like blacks and whites and grays. I'm hoping that when we get on over here, there's not going to be too many mobs still on my body. I understand it's nighttime, and there's probably going to be creatures and mobs there, but I'm really not liking this. I am really not liking this. Holy crap. Oh, shoot, 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 shoot. I mean, why are they still chasing me now? Okay, we're going to call that good. We're going to try to get this dealt with prior to any of that catching up to me. Okay. Okay, so we got all that dealt with. Of course, there's another two coming this way, because it's no. up with 2 deaths and are on day 2. Jesus, man, I need to do better. Oh, shoot. Man, I'm legit getting spawn capped by a skeleton right now. Man. I have never had this many deaths off the start of a damn Minecraft world. Now, I do want to eat this carrot, but I don't think I should. I think I should hold off with that. We got a room portal up there. We should run up there and check that out here in a minute. Can we get any apples? Any apples? No, but you'll partially destroy a tree. Let's cook, and we're gonna go check out this ruined portal up here. What's going on with it? If it has anything worthwhile. We got 1 chest, and we already got a lodestone. We got some obsidian. We got armor. Does have binding on it, so we can't take that off. But better than nothing. While we're here, let me do that. Let's see where this goes. I haven't ever lucked out to have a portal that's been this well put together right off the start. So we'll kind of see where this is at. I don't think the game was ready for me to go in here yet. But we have ourselves a warped forest right on the other side. That is pretty nifty. Nothing too crazy over there. Warp Forest, Crimson Forest. I like this area. Got a nice little basalt delta, looks like. I do have a gas. I'm not. Oh, okay. We're just gonna get out of here before I go getting killed again. I need to get myself some sort of structure set up to live in. We got our portal here. We're gonna do. Kind of set that up here. We'll make it red. Just for right now, because I want to make something that comes over to here, which means we'll probably set up shop like right around here somewhere. Just leave that cooking. Get ourselves a couple chests here just to throw a good amount of the junk in here. Let's see, just do something like this. We have 3 of this, which will gladly use that into making a iron axe, which should allow us to mine a little bit more trees with this timber mob before it breaks on us. I don't know why this ain't working on these trees. Oh, it's a little bit messed up here with timber. What about this tree? Okay, so it's not the axe. I thought I had a setting messed up somewhere. It's 100% the tree's too large to go using it with. What this tree? Still nothing? And how many trees are connected to this thing? I take this one down. Okay, that one came down with it. I'll reply to my girlfriend real quick. Right. So we got some more loot down here I need to pick up. Last thing I need is some extra atoms on the ground causing more lag. So it looks like all these trees over here are connected in some sort of a way. That's crazy. Yeah, because that's connected over here. What about this one? Can I take this one down? So much for having an iron axe, alright? Break right here. Now this should ideally give us plenty of wood to at least start a base. Get something small at least going. Nothing too crazy. I'm not the greatest at building, so I use a lot of reference images for stuff with the initial tinier bases. I can do those fairly well. At least I think so. Now everyone has their own personal preferences for stuff, so that is still not working, which means it's probably connected over here somewhere. Oh, to this guy. That one's connected. This one's connected. It's gonna be one of those trees, start like a forest fire to get it to go down. Okay, so that broke there. That didn't do anything. What about these down logs? Does that work with them? Probably not. Alright, so now I just got a bunch of wood stuck up in the tree because I used timber and that's all stuck up there, but we do have quite a bit of room now. Try to at least build a little starter base. I'm gonna build it right up here. I think that'll be the best kind of ordeal. Plus it's getting close to nighttime and we're gonna need to sleep again. Hmm. We're gonna try something here. Kind of like how this area right here looks for a base. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna chop all these trees down here. Clear up some room. We'll have easy access to this cave right here. That'll allow us to at least start our starter base. Clear this guy right here. And time to sleep. Make it daytime and we don't have all these Hostiles coming towards us. I don't know why I am not hearing the music all too well. Because there should be music more often playing. Just cycling. Let me get something going for us. Alright, I hope that's not too loud. If it is, just let me know. I'll turn it down. Get OBS back up on main screen. See y'all talking to me. Oh, that didn't work. So, and that one didn't work either. Jesus, how big is this tree? What do you think? You think this is enough room right here? I think it might be. Let's see here. I got 28 here. We'll do this. Do one of those. Do some of this. Go like that. I know that was stupid of me to go doing it like that, but just wait and see. We're about to tear up a bunch of these axes, and I'm not about to want to go back up and remake some, you know? A little bit of items on the ground for just a minute until these axes start breaking. That one don't want to work. How about this guy? And we got another one of these mega trees where they're all connected in some sort of a way. Wait, so that one worked. That one kind of worked. But now that we got a broken one, we can start at least repairing some of these trees, some of these forested areas. There's that. That didn't want to work, so we'll try down here. Nope. Still too large. There we go. That's what I was hoping. Now, I do know one of the data packs I have has a Horde Night function. I am unaware of how often that occurs. I probably should have looked at the config prior to installing it to get an idea, but what's the fun in that? Be a surprise on us. There's all that. How about now? Do you want to work now? work. What about you? You want to work? Right. Let's see here. Pick up all this. I still don't want to get like. I want this big ugly tree right here to come down, but it's still connected to something somewhere that's not allowing it. Bet you it's one of these trees down here. Kind of just holding them all together, you know? There we go, that's what I like to see. Alright, the mystery of the mega tree is done. It was exactly what I thought. It's just connected a little bit lower down, which sucks it happened, but what we're working with here. Went to my chest here. We're gonna organize that a little bit more. I'll put some wood in here. Won't be that bad if this is all cleared out already. But gotta clear it out, make some room. I'm trying to see exactly where I want the house. I thought down there would look nice, but there's just that cave there, and I don't want to really patch that up. Oh, maybe these trees up here would work? This is having the same issue. I think this one is connected to all these big trees right there. Poor old lumberjack. There was this somewhat. There's an area over here that caught my interest. Figure these guys out just to see if these are causing issues. Still not wanting to work, but as this is gonna be home right here, I'm gonna clear this out. I'm gonna make my house right there on the edge of it. And so this does not work with these laying down ones. It works with the other ones. Get back, get a little bit of a nap in. Pick up the little bit of a mess that I made here. I'll be in bed prior to it being nightfall. Well, fully nightfall, that is. We'll take some of this wood out. Not gonna need it all. The Minecraft music gets too loud, just let you know. I kind of want to make a cobblestone base to it, or like a cellar type deal. I kind of want to do that. Right now, at this moment, do not have that much to be able to do that with. So, this is all going up here. Stealing the coal. Grabbing some sticks and slapping them together to get myself some torches. As I say, I know for a fact there's some sort of cave over here. I always like to place my torches on the left-hand wall going down, so it's always lit up where I'm going, and I can, if I ever get lost, I know how to find my way back due to the torches being on the left-hand side. On the way back, they'll be on the right. For me, it's just a neat little trick that I've always used. Especially if you're forgetful like me when it comes to games sometimes. I'm really good at usually remembering my way out of caves, but for you all know it's not always like that. We got level 60. I don't think I'm gonna be able to find any other Any other iron in here? I think about making some possible meatballs tonight for dinner. Or some tuna. Both those sound really good, but I just don't know about tuna. Like, it tastes good. But at the same time, I got some meatballs that are like, absolute fire. These up there, put that up there. It's always the worst part is just grinding for materials, especially when you're using them for a project. I don't want anything too crazy with it. I just want like a layer or two. Yeah. Oops, excuse me, guys. I think I'll mine with this pickaxe until it's broken and then we'll go back up. I'm hoping at that rate we have enough to be able to do what we need to do. Yeah, I'll pass mine this. Got some concrete recipes right there. Beautiful. And there we go. That's what I was waiting to happen before we go back up. It's looking a little bit dark over here. Doesn't look like it's low enough for my obstacle spawning though. So I think that's always a plus. Throw those in here real quick. And then we'll grab some of these. Take those out, put the food inside of there. I want this to be right here. That to be like so. Five. Wait, this is 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6. 8, 9. We got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we got 9, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm just kind of winging it, guys. I really don't know what I'm doing with building. My girlfriend's always been more the building type every time I've played with her, so kind of done all the work in that department every time we've done it. So go like oh. All right. See how this is gonna work. This tree's gotta come down. I guess with this we'll go 1, 2, 3. This will be 3 tall total, so this will be 2 additional on each one of these. And we're out of cobblestone yet again. Guess we can start this right here while we're over here. Yes, we are making yet another craft table. This is what, number 3 of the series so far? What do I get text now? All right, and then this. I'm gonna go all across. Might as well get this done because I at least have the materials for it. I mean, a little bit janky making it like this, but hey, it is what it is, you know? Leave this one open. Yep, one right here, and then one right there. I should light everything up down there enough to make it so mobs don't spawn there. Then what I will do we're gonna go around filling all this and at least starting our house. No point not to, because we just don't have the platform down and I don't want to have no base when it comes to the Horde Night, which I still don't know what day that's on. I should probably look that up, shouldn't I? We're on day 5 now. Do it this way. How small is this? That's not too small. I mean, I'd be fine with that. This is just a starter base. Uh-oh. Actually ran out of wood, don't you look at that. I do have plenty of wood though, so I'm not worried about it. Some nice lights up here, so at least the base is lit up at night. And then I need to get myself... Oh, we do have an upstairs. Sweet. I don't think I'm always adamant about us putting upstairs like that. One, two. I don't have enough to finish it off. We need ourselves a door. The packs coordinate by RC. Every so often lunar event occurs, force you to... Okay. Oh, that. I am going to need to go get more cobblestone now, of course, but... could be expected. Looks like that goes a lot deeper there, so I can get what we're going to do. We're going to get a bunch of these trees chopped down, which, I mean, we already have a crap ton of wood. And we're going to get a furnace brewing. Furnace smelting. All these logs down into charcoal. That way we can just have a constant supply of charcoal on its way out. We almost have enough to make another whatchamacallit, another portal. No, we're gonna need it because we still live close enough to that one to where it doesn't make a difference. I'll stay here and monitor it a little bit. I love the way this looks. I'm thinking what I'll do is I'll take some logs and go around the outside of the wall there. And allow it to have some fences in between. Alright guys, well, that's been it for today. My name's Medic Brett. As always, I appreciate anyone who stopped by to hang out, even if you did chat, did not chat. But this is our survival world. We're leaving off with a nice set of gold armor, partially finished base, and a bunch of wood, and that's about all we got going for us right now. That'll be it for today. I work tomorrow, and then the next couple days I'll be worrying about taking my national for Advanced CMT. So I won't be streaming it up probably until the end of this week. And I might get a day or two in, but otherwise, I want you guys to have a great rest of your week. And it's been a pleasure as always. Bye-bye.